What is going on, pillow munchers? Happy Sunday night, the 22nd of January. Yes, the 22nd. We're on it. We're just cruising around tonight, trying to get in a position to get a damn cup of coffee. Hello, Joe. Welcome to you. I know a lot of people are watching football right now, so I've got some competition, but we're going to do it up. Naomi, what's up? Yeah, the likes are appreciated. Hello, Ronnie, the Godfather's here. How you doing, Ronnie? What's going on? I just had to give up on the game. I was too damn bored. Hey, Falling Star, thank you for your wonderful contributions. Thank you. Hey, Wolfgang. Hello, Amanda. I swear to God. Hey, Matthias, I'm just getting footballed out. I'm just tired. I'm tired of football. I'm just tired. I don't know. I'm just burnt out. It's just between college. I had too much this season. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was trying to get into Niners. It's halftime, 9-6 over Dallas. And just think, you know, neither of these teams has what it takes to beat Philadelphia. You know, I mean, I'm just like, I'm done, man. I've been. Hey, how you doing, Jill? Hey, Joni, how you doing? I got to catch up on your video, Joni. See what. I think you did a video. Did you give a link to somebody rebuilt a camper van? I think that was pretty cool. I checked that out. So, hi, Shimei. How are you? I'm burned, guys. I started this in August. With pre-college football games in week one, and that's it. And the whole season there, I burned out the last two games. I think it just gets sick of the bowl games, and then the whole NFL season. And it's just, hey, this is exactly why you don't bet. This is exactly why you don't bet pro football. These games, goofy games. But congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs to going through to the AFC championship game. So it remains to be seen whether Dallas or Philadelphia or San Francisco will be playing the Eagles, but it's going to be a tall order no matter what. That's the end of my football tonight. That's it. That's all I got. That's the whole enchilada. I'm happy I'm not a gambler. I'm a mini gambler. I like to be right. I don't care about the money part of it. I like to be right. Right? Yeah, I drink coffee. I like to be right. It was a great weekend, guys. I got the whole video coming up tomorrow. Give me a chance to put that together. Looks like it's going to be about 20 minutes long. Of course, featuring Bobby as usual, right? Bobby's the inadvertent star. I'll give you a teaser. Bobby couldn't even get his seatbelt off, right? All right. So let's get a coffee here, and let's tonight's show. We got some stuff to talk about here. What's coming up this week? You can see it's clear. It's going to be another brutal cold night tonight, and sunny days, 60 degree, and then frosted night. Let's get a cup of coffee here. It should be pretty quiet tonight. How you doing, Mew Mew Swan? Good to see you. So I gave some cookies to Blackbird that Janet had made, so I hope he enjoys them. And it looks like, appears he had a good birthday, so I'm happy about that. Hold on, I don't even think I'm plugged into the power pack. Give me a second here. Yeah, hey Nino, yeah, it's sunny, but there's no humidity, so the temperature just plunges here once the sun goes down. right, everybody. All right. We're competing with football tonight. And like I said, I'm footballed out. I can't look at another snap. I'm going to make it to the Super Bowl party that Janet's going to have. Hello, Noreen. Hello, Crow. I spent last night in New York, walked in the light, walked into the vanity bench and fell in. Oh, my goodness. Linda, I am so sorry, honey. Get night lights. Get night lights. I use them all the time. And God bless. I'm really sorry. Just made lemon squares. I want to make a pie. Hey, lemon squares are damn good. Darn good. Yeah, that's tough. Linda P, we're pulling for you, honey. It's not the appropriate time, but night lights, night lights, night lights. I get up at night and I'm scrambling around sometimes in the dark, and I'm glad I have a little tiny little 6-watt night light in the bathroom. So I think that's important to have. So Linda, I hope that you have a speedy recovery. Honey, that's really freaking lousy. That's a lot of pain when you go down, when you do a face plant on something. Lights are going over, you get to feeling better. Yeah, so hope everybody had a good one. As I said, for those of you who came in, number one, I do have a video that will be coming out tomorrow, the whole 20 minutes of our fun and our time out at the restaurant and a nice breakfast this morning. I did a few little shorties that gave a little glimpse, and shorties are okay, but they don't, they don't really tell you the whole, all the fun that everybody's having and all that, but they're good just to show just for a second. The lemon meringue pie, pardon me, I didn't get much sleep last night. The lemon meringue pie was, I'm just going to say it's the best one I made. I used a tiny bit of shortening, and mainly I used butter, and that made a difference in, sometimes shortening can be a little bit off tasting, but this was spot on last night. This pie was as good as it gets. So that's number one. I got that coming up. So the pie was a hit. Dinner was a hit last night. We ended up going out to the Outback. Hey, Bub D, how are you? I owe people for that, so I was very happy to do that last night. It wasn't bad for 4 people. I think it came in like about $40 a head, which was pretty damn good considering what the eats and the drinks. So that was doable. So I want to thank the people over the last couple days. Some people have dropped a few dollars into the Cash App, which is very appreciated. Also the PayPal. So I want to personally thank you for being supportive of the channel. We're only down, I think we're just doing music one night a week. I probably have some call-in tonight if people want to call in. If they want to chat, I will activate. Yes, get some night lights. They're wonderful. They're very low energy, and they can really save you. So maybe have a call-in. If somebody wants to call in and chat, we can have a little bit of a call-in tonight. Otherwise, I'm just going to have, hey, Alex, I'm just going to have the pepperoni chicken tonight. I already opened up the sauces the other day with the pizza on Friday night. I don't like to waste it. I know it's prison sauce. Okay, it's not the best thing on planet Earth, but it'll do tonight because I'm a little bit tired. I had some stuff that I needed to do this afternoon. So that's going to be on the menu tonight. It's going to be simple. It's going to be cold. Nighttime gets really cold here. So the next question is, I haven't decided in my own mind whether I'm going to be, doing, how you doing, Darla? Good to have you here tonight. I might be gone on the road as soon as Wednesday. I haven't quite decided yet. I might have to bop down to LA. I'm not sure. On Wednesday, I have a chance to make a few dollars if I put in an appearance. So I may or may not do that. I don't know. I got to weigh the cost of driving there against a little extra cash to make. So I don't know. It's a little tight right now, but yeah, on the road again, Crow. We're almost February here, and damn, I'm sick of football out. Probably based on what I saw today and based on what I saw in the playoffs, I'll probably put a good chunk of money. Thank you, Jill, and thank you for your support. You're always in here quietly, month in and month out, being one of my core supporters here. And I just want to tell you, Jill, that I notice it and I'm appreciative of it. So I would just think that I would be tending to put money on the I just don't see anybody in the same league as the Eagles right now. I don't know. Anybody that saw that game in Buffalo was a mess. Today, the Bills didn't even show up at home, so it just shows you how good the Ravens are, that they could have beaten with -1 fumble. You're sweeter than sugar. How you doing, Timothy? Good to see you. So I'm looking forward to a quiet night. I had a good hangout with Janet last night. We were doing it up till midnight, and we enjoyed the lemon meringue pie. We cut that. Zoe had to get the feet washed in the sink from going out in the dirt. I don't know what the hell that Zoe was digging it, like 9 o'clock at night out there. Came in with those dirty feet. Unbelievable, man. Tried to slink into the house. We got caught. So thank you for those of you who were on the stream last night. We really had a good time. We call it soccer in England. It ain't actually football. That's handball you got in the States because, well, in IU, we call it football here in America. Because we do use our foot also in the game for kicking and field goals, extra points, kickoffs, punts. We use our feet a lot in this game. It's, if you think that football is just throwing, then you have an ill-conceived idea of what the game is all about. And the National Football League has been around a long time, and it's legendary. It's wealthy. It's multi-billion dollars. The most. It's just amazing. It's the richest and athletic organization on planet Earth. They sell more in merchandise a year than the whole national budget of Honduras. Okay, it just tells you how much money is gone through the till. Janet is lovely. She's a great friend. I can't believe 14 years I have known Janet, and we have been through so much stuff. Hey, Barry, and I would tell you guys, if you ever have a little bit of free time, I know I have over 6,000 videos, and you're lucky I took 6,000 down. You could have been looking at 12,000 videos on the channel. But there's some really fun playlists on there. And I tell people, go back to the playlist from 2013 called My Birthday in Reno. Okay, celebrating my birthday in Reno with them. You want to see 10 years ago on the channel and stuff, you'll really, it's really a hoot. We went to the Joan Rivers concert just before she passed on, and it was a good time. You know, the boss was different then. He was drinking, he was meaner than hell, he'd be abusing me driving there. Yeah, you go back, you click on one of those travel playlists, the zombie crawl weekend in Reno and things like that, and it is just you just laugh and laugh and laugh. You have such a good, you see all that stuff. Joan was hilarious. She was kind of on the mean side. She was no favorite in Hollywood, and certainly her falling out with Johnny Carson didn't do her careers any good, but she gave a good show. She was funny. I just remember her 10 years ago talking about the Kim Kardashian, and here we are 10 years later. It's amazing how some things don't change in the world, and some things do. But that's been a constant theme in a lot of comedy and things. But we enjoyed the show. We had a good time, and that was Janet reminded me we haven't been down to Vegas since right before I started my YouTube channel. In December of 2012, we went down, and then in January I started the channel up, and that was a hell of a fun trip we had down there. The worst regret was seeing Adam Carolla in concert, and I use the word loosely concert because he was the worst comedian I ever saw in my life. Prince kicked Kim Kardashian off the stage. I don't know, Naomi. I know you love Prince, and that's great. I just never associated with Prince. Never moved my needle any. Kim Kardashian. I have to admire what she accomplished. Hey, Hobotron. But you now reach the point in your life where we all do, and she's over 40 years old or whatever, where people are going to continue to judge her, especially on how she looks, and you're going to start to have that thing where you start chasing the tail, right? I need to get this done, and hey, Brad, I need to get that done, and you're just in and out of surgeries, and it can be a vicious circle, and people start to, you can't hold back the hands of time. How you doing, RK? You can do a little bit, but it's going to be interesting to see how these, the younger Kardashian Jenners taking over. He brought her up to dance with him. All she did was laugh, touch him. Prince got fed up and invited her. Laugh and touch him. Really? Okay. If it had been me, it would have been the other way around. I would have been touch. But that's just me, right? That's just my tendency. But it's going to be interesting to see how these sisters move into deep into middle age and stuff. How you doing, Raquel? Good to see you. Because we know the people that you see on the way up, especially in Hollywood, especially on social media, things like that. When you start to slip off the rungs of the ladder, people can be very vicious, and very mean to you, and take great enjoyment in kicking your ass on the way down. I mean, it's just a fact of life. Brad says, how far are you from LA, Rosie? I believe that I am about 350 miles from LA. If I leave here at 5 a.m. in the morning, I can reach LA at noon. He said, welcome to America, get off the stage. I don't know, Naomi. I mean, like I said, I don't know, are going to end up puddles around their ankles as senior citizens. I mean, it's it's a story. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen the wonderful, amazing movie Sunset Boulevard, starring Gloria Swanson and William Holden and what's his name? Eric von Stroheim, the director from The Silent Ear and stuff. Yeah, the mass shooting was bad deal, Brad. Vanity's, I don't know if it's a sin or not. It's not a mortal sin. I don't know. But Sunset Boulevard, as Amanda's indicated in the chat, is a movie that might as well be, what do you think, Amanda? That's the blueprint for the arc of, what would you call the arc of celebrity, would you say? How you doing, William? Do you think that that's a fair... we'll talk about the Bills a little bit. Actually not. I'm football now. They just didn't even show up. The Ravens proved that the Bengals aren't even that good. Okay, the Ravens had the game beat. But I think that Sunset Boulevard is definitely worth you spending a couple dollars if you've not seen the movie. And I'm not going to give away the whole plot line, but it's an aged silent movie star who can't let go, and she's also enabled by people around her. Her butler, who used to be her lover and director, still telling her how great she is and things. And it's a hell of a tragedy. It's a beautiful script. It's directed by Billy Wilder. It opens powerfully and it ends powerfully. And I just think that you should see that. But that's the path. I think that's a blueprint for fame. Okay? And we see the way that goes. And that's why we see people like Clint Eastwood are such outliers in life. Because I've been down, and if you've seen my video, I went to Clint Eastwood's ranch down in Carmel. It's a very watched video of mine. And the thing I really... Hi, Jasmine. How you doing, beautiful? The thing I really liked about Clint Eastwood's ranch was how understated and how he kept within the historical context of the buildings that were there, the bunkhouse, the main house. And, you know, this guy could have put up a McMansion, huge thing, and he just integrated himself. It's like he doesn't really care about the arc of stardom, and I think that that's really cool. Paul Newman was that way. Who else was that way? Paul Newman, and quite a few people just didn't give a shit about the arc of fame. Josh Allen had 0 TDs. I don't know, William. Strange stuff happens in playoffs. This is why I tell you, do not bet pro football. Okay? Do not bet pro football. There's a smash mouth game going on now between Dallas and San Francisco, but I don't think either of these teams is going to match up against the Eagles, so I don't know. But, you know, it's strange. But anyway, yes, it's the story of Norma Desmond. Keanu Reeves is like that too. Yeah, how you doing, Robin? Moose Knuckle joined the live stream 3 days ago, highlighting economic and social issues. Thank you, Moose Knuckle. We got more stuff coming up here. Yeah, it's, you know, the Bills, I mean, let's face it, the Ravens gave the Bengals everything that they can handle, and except for one fumble that was returned for a touchdown. I mean, the Ravens would have given the Bills, you know, they should have been in there. But my brother was at the game, so I think he paid $700 for that ticket. But I don't want to talk about football tonight, but I'm just saying, with the Kardashians and that whole arc of all of that is going to be, we all face that on things like YouTube, and that's why I think humbleness and humility is it's a very important thing, because the smart people realize, and the people with the feet on the ground, is they understand the arc, and they understand that the arc comes down, and there may be people that shoot off the arc that have great success, and some people end up extraordinarily jealous of things. Dave says, don't understand the LA Rams have already won the Super Bowl. The Rams are not even in the playoffs, Dave. They went like 3, and they had a terrible year. Barry, I'm going to do something simple tonight, because I've been on the go so hard. I'm going to have the pepperoni chicken tonight. Good. Thank you, Terry. Says I enjoyed your live stream last night. We had a great last night. I just think the Bengals came in with a better playbook, William. They were better exploiting the Bills' defense, and I think that you know, the Bills came in. That's why I don't like bye weeks. Yeah, tied game at 9. That's why I don't like bye weeks. The Bills lost today, Kelly. The Bills got their asses kicked today. That's why I don't like bye weeks, because it gets you out of the rhythm of playing. I think that, you know, it's better to come in. in my opinion. So we'll see. You can flip a coin today. Did you and Janet go back for seconds in a pie? I had a piece for breakfast this morning because I wanted to do it on the video. D-line is garbage. Yeah. Hey, Red. It's like William, it was painful for me to watch the Ravens hobbling through with a second string quarterback and still playing like a top tier team. That wasn't easy to take. But you just move on. That's football. Injuries and other stuff. They're carrying off people. Go Eagles. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't want to do too much for football. Well, Kelly, your Bills got their asses beat. So I guess if you go 1-1 today, that'll be okay. Breakfast looked amazing. So I got a 20-minute video coming up tomorrow on the whole fun at the restaurant, the arrival, the trip, a little cinematic ride through wine country. People seem to enjoy that. So I definitely enjoyed the breakfast. I mean, like the hell, Kelly, I thought the Bills would win today too, but I'm not crying. I don't give a shit. Right, as long as it's a good game, man. I don't bet pro football. I finished off the enchiladas for breakfast. Nice. We're gonna get Naomi to make some enchiladas up for me with the verde and the roja, the red sauce and the verde. I got all mixed up. I thought the NFL was being played early. It isn't. I don't know what that means. Dave, we had 2 games yesterday. We had 2 today, so I don't know. One is still going on. We're setting the divisional champions now, the conference champions for next week. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just burned out. You guys got to understand, I've been on the football train since August, September, October, November. Jumped off a bit in December. We got towards bowl season. I burned out on college. Today's embarrassing home load, really painful to watch. The problem is we rely too heavily on Josh Allen. We need more options on offense. We have no run game. Well, all I can say, William, is, hey, Brenda, the thing I can promise you to make you feel better, William, is that the Bills will be right back there in the same damn game next year. Okay, absolutely, positively. They're the cock of the walk in the conference. They will be right there, and okay, it'll be the Bengals, the Bills, the Ravens. It'll be the same cast of characters, probably Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little rest tonight, Brenda. I did well on football. I mean, I had a good football season. Hi, Charles. How are you? But guys, you burn out on it. You just get tired of it. How many snaps can you watch a season from? Oh, you guys got to remember, I went all the way back to Nebraska and who in the hell did they play? Shit, I don't even remember. They played in Ireland, the first opener. Nebraska was supposed to win, and they got their ass kicked by, I don't know who in the hell it was. I don't remember. It just seemed like it was only yesterday. But yes, time does fly. So you got to make sure you live like I do, Dave, and suck every bit of juice out of every day, because to me, time does not fly. Time crawls by. Because I'm early. I got a plan of things that I want to accomplish. I put it together, and I feel like feeling of accomplishment slows things way down. Way down. But if you're getting up at noon and, you're eating, and then 2 o'clock, your day's underway. Hey, Savannah, how you doing, sweetie? By 6 o'clock, your day's done. You didn't get anything accomplished, and you just feel like, well, I'll just watch a movie or something. And that's when time flies, right? You be in the moment. You be in the moment. Hey, Cindy, how are you, beautiful? Good to see you tonight. Got all the lovely ladies rolling in. Is Cash App hard to download? To me, it was incredibly easy, Jill. Incredibly easy. It's so slim. They don't collect any of your information. Not that anybody will tell you I'm the most dependable and privacy oriented person on YouTube. I've never doxed or released in 10 years. Missy Jen and I used to send out 400 Christmas cards a year. I have a book of 400 addresses and everything, and that thing will go to my grave with me, and it'll go through a shredder. I'm just saying, but PayPal does collect that information. Not that I would ever do anything with it, and I'd like to also support friends and other people on PayPal. The Cash App is incredibly easy to put in. How did you do it? I press get and it just buffers. Number one, you have to be on Wi-Fi, okay? Don't try to download an app unless you're on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I love my champion. Of course, I'm having the chicken tonight with the red sauce, so that'll... Brenda be like, Rosie, couldn't you just wear the black when you're going to have Italian food, right? You just be all speckled. Jill, you'll find a lot of times if you try to download an app on your cell carrier, it will not allow that app to fully function, okay? You really need to have... there's better encryption on a home Wi-Fi, so some companies absolutely restrict you from doing that. So guys, I am on Rumble too. I am going to be doing bikini baking coming up. I'm halfway towards 20 people following me over there on Rumble. It's a very easy, it's a very slim platform, much slimmer than YouTube, and no bullshit. So follow me. If I get to 20 people, then I don't have to pay to go live. So yeah, don't get any sauce on it. I protect this stuff like crazy because I'm in Colorado right now, away from home. Yeah, Jill, so you need to make sure that anything you do is on a Wi-Fi when you're doing an installation app and stuff like that, okay? So, I mean, that's an important thing. I don't know what the hell. Backing into my van, but this guy's smart. He's got a light in the back. Smart. He's showing his Cincinnati colors today. He's got his Cincinnati red. Oh, Noreen, it's fine, honey. No, I got to be on Rumble. Rumble's just another platform like YouTube. I understand that. Yeah, last night's live was good, and I respect that, Noreen. Okay, not everybody's going to be over there, and that's fine. So, never been on Rumble. I actually think that Rumble's starting to take off a little bit as a platform because it has a lot more flexibility than YouTube baked into it. So, YouTube's kind of clamped down a lot. I mean, a lot of people, I was following some of these people that chase down predators that are trying to meet underage kids and crap like that. And a lot of these channels just got demonetized because it's considered harassment, and these people would have, mega views, and it just took it away. Seeing about it as soon as I get home. Oh, Jill, you're a wonderful supporter. I don't see either the Cowboys or the Niners beating the Eagles, to be honest. I mean, the Eagles just look like a well-oiled machine. I mean, yeah, we can all see there's a quantum difference. I mean, the Niners and the Cowboys, they have very young quarterbacks. I mean, this quarterback is a rookie for the 49ers. The kid looks like he sucks on a binky. Okay, these kids look like they're babies. Brenda, Rumble is an app like YouTube or Twitch. It's an alternative platform where people record videos, people go live, they have live streams. There's a bit more freedom of expression than YouTube allows. So people have kind of started to gravitate towards that. I don't think the Bengals look like a well-oiled machine. I think the Bills look very weak today, Brian, because look at the way that the Ravens beat up on the Bengals last week. If Tyler Huntley didn't fumble on the 1-yard line, the Ravens would have been in that game. Hey, Patricia Tess, how are you, sweetie? How are you doing? Lemon meringue pie was a success. We really enjoyed you being there, Pink Peony. Thank you. You didn't even have to tip to get rid of weeping. Didn't have to tip. Well, I told you guys the way you prevent weeping meringue is you slam that meringue on top when it's hot. I'm doing good, EJ. How are you? Both teams have only 9. They play like we'll get completely blown out. I'm not sure, William. Both of these teams have very strong defenses. So, the 49ers have the strongest defense in the NFL. So they've already had 2 interceptions today. And it's okay, Nino. I'm trying to avoid being too sports-oriented tonight. Catherine, good way to start your week. How can the Cowboys lose with the fantasy kicker? That's what I say. And how can the 49ers, this kid's like wet behind the ears here. Oh, thank you, Ronan. So I have the full video coming up tomorrow of the weekend, and then tomorrow evening we'll be back on the Rosie Murphy channel for regular programming. They have a lights out defense. Hey EJ, and I hate to tell you, defense tends to win Super Bowls, and Dallas has a good defense too. It's fine, Nino. I'm trying not to hang on it too long, but people have invested a lot in the season, and I'm happy for the Cincinnati that they're once again going to be in the conference championship game. I'm on Rumble. I tried you looking at it, said no one here. You have to spell it right. You got Rosie right, then you put the capital O right next to the E, then the capital K. No apostrophe between O and K, okay? O-K-E-L-L-Y, capital O, capital K, small e, small l, small y, all jammed together. We're expecting 10 to 12 inches of snow. Let it snow. You just love watching the light ends. What does that mean, Raquel? You mean getting dark here, or? Oh, thank you, Catherine. It's crazy, but you don't have to think about that copyrights. Yeah, it's just it's an easier platform. Burrow is really a good QB. So is Hurst. It's true, a good quarterback in custody. I know it is, Dave. I don't know about 150. Thank you, Catherine.
Catherine tipped $3 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Catherine. But I do know that Lamar Jackson is turning down a $113 million guaranteed contract. So, where is it going to snow in Santa Rosa? Buckle Bunny, hopefully never. The only time I see snow here in wintertime is up on the peaks of some of the mountains a little bit north of town here. I can see snow on the roof. So, yeah, they're celebrating in Ohio tonight, Catherine. Right. So, Jody's going to have to deal with the snow. And out here, we're just enjoying the dry stretch. As far as I can see, I only see 2 days in the next 10 days that have some showers or something. Nothing major. Nothing major. Build a snowman. Dave, I'm not a snow person. I'm not a snow person. I'm a beach person, okay? I'm all about, I love hot weather. I'm not into cold weather, and it's just not my thing. I never have been. What is Jody's moving? I'm having 6 inches from Massachusetts. It'll be over. Snow is a pain. We got 4 feet in 24 hours. Animal, are you up near Buffalo over there? God, I was murdered in Buffalo. haven't snow here this year so far. Thank you, Catherine. I mean, Buffalo just got obliterated with that snow. Luckily, it melted out pretty quick. Supposed to snow here this week. Prince, where are you located? I can't remember. Shimei, are you going to get any snow this week? Oh, Northern Ontario. Okay. Because I got Flan and some other people that live in Ontario, Southern Ontario, near Toronto, and they've been talking about how little bit. Thank you, William says that lemon meringue pie looked amazing. That was the best lemon meringue pie that I ever produced. Did you see how thick that meringue was on the top? And that lemon was sweet, tangy. Cold here and snowy. Dreaming of Cali. 6 inches of snow. Yeah, Massachusetts, Poconos north of Allentown. 'Cause we're living here in Allentown. Do. All you ladies about your tight ends, and you guys about your tight ends here. I don't know. You know, you guys have been drinking today. I say your fence looks good. I build fences every day for last Thursday and still going. Love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Italian Stallion. Yeah, the pie looked good. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Key lime's good too. Ashland, Kentucky from Huntington, West Virginia. All right. That's God's country down there. That's beautiful. I have made so many pies over the years. The filling's the easy part. The thing that trips people up is the crust. But what was I going to say? Oh, about the weather here. You guys know today's the 22nd. We got about another week or so, 10 days. I'll be picking up my concealed carry gun permit on the 1st of February. And then 2 weeks later, in my mind here in California, spring begins, because in February, mid-February, you're going to see blossoms on the plum trees and the peach trees. Okay, it's coming. Yeah, Janet makes a good breakfast, Jody. She does it up. Turned 46. Prince, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Prince. Happy birthday to you. Prince, I hope you had a great one. What a great person for a great person in the chat here. Thank you, Prince. I'm going to plant whatever veggies I had in the nursery in March. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just saying, Catherine, but as far as fruit trees are concerned, the plum trees are like first out of the gate. Yeah, Prince, you're important to us here. So the yellow mustard starts blooming in the vineyards. It's a gorgeous sight. Yes, between the rows. That's how we know, and we've already got it blooming here. And then by later in February, I'll be out on the lounge for the first time, getting some sunshine. And I'm looking forward to every year. Santa Rosa plums are wonderful. I like the elephant heart plums. They're red and purple and juicy inside. I like them. They're kind of my favorite. Santa Rosa plums are good. Do you have a plum tree there, Catherine? Because you're always welcome to come up and pick whatever fruit you want if you're ever coming through. Grab what you want off the tree, because this year's going to be light though, because I did I want the structure of the tree to be strong, so I did a very heavy pruning job in last fall, so it's going to be a year of rebuild. 16 to 9 49ers. Well, you're welcome here, Catherine. I have fruit coming out the wazoo here. Not so much this year. I got to figure if I want to cut down the back there, and I got that. Hey, Peachy, I got that apple tree that's like 60, 70 years old back there. And you see that thing's got moss on it, and it's just like, but it still kicks out apples, you know. And that's a long time. I could take put in a new modern variety. They have, because Gravensteins don't keep real well. They're delicious. That's the ones with like the tiger stripes down the side, but they don't keep real well. So, maybe just, I don't know, but I hate to get rid of the tree. It's such an institution. Where did you get the oranges? I grew them myself, Catherine. Looks like you had it was a great visit, James. I got the video coming up tomorrow to enjoy. It's about a 20-minute video, a little bit of music, a little bit of cinematic, the restaurant, what's going on at the Boss and Janet's. Their fish tank is mind-blowing now. Oh, that's cool. The plum. Where do Pink Peony? Yeah. William says, where do you usually get your champion gear? Do you get it online or in a store? I'm embarrassed to say that most of my champion gear came from generous Dateline. How you doing, beautiful? Most of my stuff came from very, very sweet supporters that sent me champion gear, because they know I love they know I love champion because the build quality is so unusual. It's much thicker. Oh, their fish tank is good. They found that by adding reverse osmosis water to it. I'm in the tank. Wait till you see the full video. I mean, it's just like unbelievable. It's good. Yeah, I got kind people, William. I'm blessed. I never know what's going to show up at the P.O. box. I've got incredibly kind people that support my travels, helping to defray the cost of fuel and hotels and things like that. And, we kind of have an agreement that I provide content and people provide support, and it's been wonderful. Yeah, I have a graded apple tree with 3 different kinds of, grafted when it's an old. That's good, Coyote, yeah. They sell a grafted variety here. Now, does that work out pretty good when you holler to the boss? It's chilly, Cindy. Isn't that funny? I screamed up the stairs like the boss does. Boss! He's come up behind me with air horns before when I'm doing flooring. You can see the big flooring project they did. Yeah, the feel of Champion is just, I don't find anything to compare it to. It's just, I know this white's not going to last forever. I've got a white, I've got a black, I've got a blue, I got a light blue, I've got a, it's like a mauve color. So I have like 5, and then the 6, there's also a non-hooded one for like springtime that Joey D sent up some stuff. So it's wonderful. I wouldn't be in champion gear. This is the only way I can be comfortable in winter time. Guys, I dread winter. I hate to step outside when it's cold. But the saving grace of having clear days right now with no rain is, by 11 o'clock, if you step outside and you step into the sunshine, you're going to feel so comfortable, right? You're going to feel so good in that sun. Because it goes up to 60 degrees. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to be, I don't want that. Are y'all expecting some snow? Who's that, James? Class A CDL driver. Yeah, you can see my cross-country road trip with Missy Jen in 2017. We did 7,633 miles in 17 days. I live streamed through the Rockies at the highest road pass in the United States, through the Loveland tunnels, the Eisenhower tunnels, and to my knowledge, I was the first person that ever live streamed going through the Rockies, because the technology was so primitive. The only thing about cold is you get to wear winter fashion. Well, Janet was talking about going up to the Sierras a little bit, and that might be fun. But I can't get Janet out on skis. Hey, Rio. And I'm a very athletic person, but I'm not stupid. I mean, there's an age where if you do break something or you do snap something, the consequences could be a little more severe. So it's like the coffee's great, William. So that's why I enjoy walking so much, because walking is really an excellent exercise. It's safer. You guys see what happens to bike people out here. Some of these people don't even have lights on, and they're making the news, getting smashed up. Colorado, and it's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you'd ever see the boss on skis. See, the boss was a guy that really enjoyed his Bud Light and his Patron tequila for years. You'd get really wired, right? But I don't know, now he's all about a cup of coffee and soda and stuff, so it's like a kind of a different thing. California has the most snowpack. Of course it does. The Sierras are just a trap for snow. Yeah, don't fall, Nina. I mean, it snap a leg and it's like, I have mountain phobia. But you can have little bunny slopes, or you can go up to double black diamond things. So it's all about confidence and not overdoing it. Boss has a bad back. No, I don't know if he does. I don't know. Not that I know of. But it's probably for the better that he quit drinking. Janet and I, we had a couple beers. I had a few beers. She had her wine last night. But shit, at our age, we deserve it. If I wanted to light up a cigarette at my age, what the hell would it matter? I do not like cold, and I do not like mean people. But thank you, Adam. Make me want some hot chocolates. So you can see my January resolution for keto hasn't really borne out. Shemay would say, Rosie, stay luscious. I don't know. There's always February. We've got to really put the pedal to the metal in... we got to really put the pedal to the metal in February. I loved last night's live. I was watching the rerun early. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Good time. And things have been going really well on the channel. This year's been really great. Things are just perking along good. So it's been good. But I do try. Yeah, the breakfast was not keto. And I forgot to mention, Noreen, that Janet made that bread today that was used for the French toast, with real maple syrup and sausage. And I had a piece of lemon meringue pie. Yeah, I'm cooking tonight, William. Yeah, I'm just waiting till later to, that breakfast was enormous today. So I'm just still working down on that a little bit. Yeah, it's fun when Janet's a little, it's fun. It was really good, Noreen, and the cheesy eggs. George Lucas was born and raised in Modesto there. Make sure you check out my 2-part Modesto series, especially part 2, where I talk about how the world would have changed because of an accident that changed George Lucas's mind about what he wanted to do in life. So I'm thinking about, Naomi, whether we can just do a quick shot over to, I have to check with Alan Gentry to see if we can do a quick shot over to, what the hell's the name of the town? Shit, it just went right out of my head. Help me, Naomi. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's why Naomi's here. Cowboy Town. What am I talking about? Are you singing tonight? How come the name of your town just went right out of my head? It begins with a C. It just went right out of my head. It's not Cowtown. Oakdale, yeah, it begins with a C. Like I said, Oakdale, it begins with a C. Yes. How you doing, Brandy? Good to see you tonight, honey. Yes, Oakdale begins with a C, right? I was envious when I saw your breakfast. Yeah, Sarah, but you know, honey, we got to watch our figures, so we can't have that too often. Good evening to you, Lee the Bee. Nice to see you. So, but it was good, Sarah. It was amazing. Brandy, you're the good-looking one, honey. I'm just here. I'm laughing with you. Okay, thank you, Naomi. I didn't want you to get mad at me. Right. Sarah will tell you we got to watch our figures. Right. Or Shumay would say, stay luscious. There's always a guy and gal for you out there. Stay luscious. Right. So I would put the probabilities of heading down to Vegas probably about 50-50, but definitely before to span into February. I don't know, because I got to be here for the concealed carry permit to pick that up on the 1st. I got approved on before Christmas, and I had to wait till February 1st to pick up the thing. So that's how backed up that they are. I don't know if it's Vegas for the Super Bowl. I'm going to be at Janet's for the Super Bowl, Kelly. She always puts a Super Bowl party together. I'm thinking about the divisional, the conference championships. Might put a few bucks down on the Eagles. I don't know. Don't tell Janet though. You did what? Don't come over to my house, right? You're a Niners fan. Thick and delicious. Yeah, there you go, Nino. I mean, hey, Judy, how are you? I'm glad you're safe. I got worried when I heard of the California shooting. Let me tell you, Alvin. It's very unusual at an Asian club to have that level of death and mayhem is almost unprecedented. So there's something going on. There's a crime of passion in there. There's something. I can come over to your place and take your measurements every morning. 38 DDD, right? Well, a 28-inch waist and a 30-inch, 31-inch, 32-inch hips. A former boss of mine used to call herself Fluffy. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I like that. Noreen, I just think it comes in a point where I think the boss said it. Like, sometimes you just got to just enjoy life, right? You got to just, smell the roses. You got to taste things. You've got to enjoy things. It's like he also said, Rosie, you're tight with a buck, and sometimes you just have to spend some money. You have to kind of give yourself enjoyment in life. You know what I'm saying? At what point do you start investing in yourself? When I lose weight, first is my boobs. I hear that from a lot of women. I turned 64 in May. You can laugh at their own forget. That's me. I laugh at my forgetfulness. I'm older than you are, honey. I'm worried about the day I go to the toilet and I forget to wipe myself. It's right. I mean, it's like time to wheel over to the home. Patricia Wakefield said there is someone for everyone that's concerning all the spouse killings of late. Well, it tends to be magnified too, Patty. I mean, it may seem like a lot, but proportional to the size of the population base, it's all relative, right? I mean, Lizzie Borden killed her folks, right? 40 whacks with the axe, right? 60's the new 40, exactly. As long as I can get out there and keep bouncing, as long as they keep bouncing and stay up. Hey, Pop Trauma, how are you? Right. But the boss said, sometimes you have to have some comfort in life. And what, do you work your own? Yeah, thank you, Fire Chick. Yeah, you got to live life to the fullest. And it kind of hit me this trip, because I've been very impinged, honestly, with the super expensive, health insurance. And, it's really crimped to me. But, I don't know. I mean, some folks are losing it. Doesn't it seem? It's a very tough world right now, Patty. I mean, what inspires somebody to walk into a nightclub celebrating the Year of the Rabbit, and Happy New Year, by the way. Happy Year of the Rabbit, and just start opening fire on people? It wasn't an assault weapon. What inspires, what goes on in somebody's mind? Somebody's either really seeing red, got dumped by a girlfriend or something and just went nuts. Now there's nothing in the world that can prevent that. How are you going to prevent that kind of incident? Do any of you in the chat, and I have some of the most, I think I have the most intelligent people that are here. What can you do to prevent something like that? It doesn't conflict with the Constitution of the United States. Well, there's a price to be paid. I hope they catch the person soon, but I'm a little concerned when the Moreland police chief is like, well, we don't have a description. We're getting conflicting information about the shooter. I'm like, oh, that's great. But then you got to remember, it's dark at night. It's a club. The last thing people were thinking about, now I don't even think I'd go into clubs anymore. Hello, Cheryl. He's dead? How do we know he's dead? Oh, he killed himself. Oh, shit. Well, that puts paid to that. Thank you, Cheryl. And good evening to you. There's nothing that you can do to stop it, right? I mean, we have people shooting in Canada now. Did they get this? Yeah, according to Cheryl, he offed himself. So, he knew how he was going to end up. He was going to be a prison bitch boy, so that was going to be it. Just like Chris Watts. How you doing, Russ? Dangerous freedom or peaceful slavery? Yeah. Okay, so he did. All right. Well, there we go. They found him dead in I guess a van, and I think they matched the glasses he was wearing. I don't know if they have video recording at him because of being in a club. Well, the fact that he took his life tells you, Pink Peony, that his mental state was not balanced. And I'm sorry in the chat. If you think that you have a solution to prevent something like that from happening, I would hope that you would share it with the chat. Bars and clubs. Bars and clubs scare me. And I hate to say this, and I don't want to really debate whether to say this, but I'm just waiting for the incident to happen in Vegas. Now, they do check you when you come in the door. Now, how thorough is that? I don't know. Right? I remember the Mandalay Bay shooting happened right after they opened the Zach Bagans, had the soft opening of the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum. Right. Remember, the ultimate triumph of the devil is the firm belief among the overwhelming majority of people that he does not exist. Yeah, you can't predict triggers. You can't. But you really need to, when you go into a place, you need to know where the exits are. And this is one thing I learned in my concealed carry course. It wasn't all gung-ho about, oh, do this, let's shoot here. Yeah, we're taught to go center mass. You're not going to be approved unless you're on target. dropping down to one knee, shifting from one hand, left hand to right hand to left hand, shooting one-handed. You got to go through all kinds of shit. But the point is, a lot of the time was spent with understanding defensive situations. When you walk into a place, my instructor's like, I walk into a restaurant, I know where the exit is. I know what I can get behind. I know what I can stick my family behind if something starts to come down. I think about what my move is going to be. And I thought, this is exactly the way that you protect yourself. It's the same as if you play baseball. And I told you the story of Reggie Jackson. When he had finished his career with the New York Yankees and curses, he ended up with the Orioles, the Baltimore Orioles, for a season or two. And he was the worst. He struck out all the time. He was the shittiest right fielder. I used to clench my butthole every time a fly ball went out to right field and Reggie would be under it. It was like a 50-50 shot whether it would catch it. One time I'm sitting in the stands, right, and the ball's hit out to Reggie, and, you know, I'm looking at this thing. I know this guy's going to drop the ball. He drops the ball. Meanwhile, the bases were already loaded, right? So he picks up the ball, and he's like, I don't know what my move is, right? You know, where do I throw the ball? Meanwhile, the Cleveland Indian players are circling the bases. They're scoring, right? And finally, I just stood up in the stands. Just throw the fucking ball. Just get rid of it. They teach you in baseball and things to understand what the play is. So when you go into a club or something like that, understand where the exits are. Understand if there was a fire, how the hell you're going to get out of there. I used to live stream from Oakland down at the Shipwreck Club where 20-some kids died down there. An illegal sort of social nightclub. So you got to know what the move is. You can't go in there and just, no matter where you go into, you need to know what the hell the deal is. Can you imagine that, Prince? I got escorted out of the stadium. This was a sure-less move 100% of the way. I could see these security guards converging down the steps. You know, some were coming from in front of me, some were behind, and I just stood up. I knew I was going to get the boot, and I just got escorted out of the stadium. You can't say that at a game. And I said, did you see the guy? He couldn't throw the ball. He just cost us the game. And they're like, oh, yeah, he sucks. Right? But they teach you, what do you do if the ball comes to you? You don't got time to process it at the moment. You got to know what the play is. Right? So same thing when you go in a club. You got to know what your move is. What is in the supposed time capsule underneath? What was the guides? I'm not sure, Russ. I'm not really... 20 years ago, we never heard of the Guidestones. It's just another kind of Joe Rogan dealio in my mind, just to get people chatting it up. I don't know, I got your Guidestones, right? Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be too flippant, but, what the serious hell, right? Oh, my God. This guy's just... What the hell are we doing here? We're going to have a little drug deal gone bad. Yeah, I wouldn't stay at the Mandalay Bay because it's cursed. I don't know, this guy's all pissed off because this guy hit the horn, probably telling her, don't touch that damn horn again. He's already throwing shit on the ground. It's one of those PT cruisers. I don't know. I'm just looking at what's coming down here. What the hell's this guy doing? Yeah, the characters at 7-Eleven. It could be a little nutty, though. I mean, you start opening people's door. I mean, mean, I guess this guy can take care of himself. Probably telling the guy, don't touch my car. So anyway, the boss made, like, you know, sometime you're going to have to think of the comfort, right? And I think Catherine also in the chat, she had the best line. Yeah, I got a great seat. Hey, Hawaii, how you doing? Catherine said to me, I am Catherine. I'm an old bird, honey. Catherine said to me, when we talked about PG&E bills, and Catherine's like, I didn't work my whole life to be uncomfortable when I retire, right? Too many unstable people in America. Yeah. Gas station valet service. People don't like that when people just, I don't like, don't open my door. I'm going to really have a negative reaction if somebody comes and opens my door at a gas station. They're going to be meeting Dr. Pepper. Showed up, and of course I was listening through the door. Yeah, it's terrible, Cheryl. That's a tough situation. Somebody got shot down on Fremont Street last week, and then I heard Zappos is laying off a lot of people down there too. So, but I never even see the people at the office there. I don't understand it. I don't know. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Sharp a popsicle stick. What is that? The last time I sat on a sidewalk, I Sharpie a popsicle stick. You sat on a popsicle stick? If somebody I don't know opens my door, well, yeah, I mean, you know, but people aren't thinking right today. Some of these people, William, their minds aren't functioning like yours are, right? So it's like, You've got to now plan for these situations here. You don't think I'm ready to roll out Dr. Pepper when the call comes? Now I'm going to tell somebody don't touch my door if they keep. I'm not going to hurt anybody. Good to see you, Angus. I'm not a person that's designed to inflict pain on other people. But I'll tell you what, I do have a limit. And, you know, you've seen guys try to pick me up here. They're at the window. One guy started open. Lucky I had the door locked. I knew this guy was eyeballing me. He's standing up at the corner of the 7-Eleven. And he's like, and I'm like, he comes up finally. I'm like, I couldn't understand the guy. Put the window down an inch, and the guy's like, you know, he starts to reach for the handle of the door. And now I got the guy in my vehicle. And he's horny as can be. And, you know, so I told him, no, I'm not giving you my number. Yeah, everyone has a right to set boundaries, exactly. I have pepper spray. It reaches 15, 20 feet. It's a brand new one. You know, and in all the live streaming I've done, in all the hundreds of live streams, probably 2,000 live streams I've done, I'm proud I've never had to deploy that. Have I come close? Oh, hell to the yeah. I've had girls up in my grill and shit, and I haven't had to do it. And that's a point of pride for me. So if you think concealed carry is going to make me gung-ho, I carry pepper spray every time I leave my house. Isn't that the pitch? Well, it's the reality, Catherine. It makes you a survivor. It makes you a realist. It doesn't make you the Greta Thunberg of the streets that you just think everybody's an angel, and please put out that cigarette because you're contributing to the global warming, and please don't fart as much. You're realistic. All right? You got your hands on the throttle of life. You know what's going on. You and I have both seen the parade through the years, the decades, of the apparent and real breakdown of civilization, boundaries, appropriateness, and it's realistic. Use your pepper spray at least once a month. There was 4 prisons, so I was nervous. Yeah, so I'm not going to carry wasp spray, which is going to permanently take somebody's vision away. It's just going to be Dr. Pepper. That's it. I'm not a gung-ho person. Let's see. I guess it's acceptable to bring on a date nowadays. Better safe than sorry. First time aside. I think the thing is you really got to vet your dates well, particularly on social media platforms where Tinder and some of these where you'll never really get a handle. Hi, Robin. To me, they can be quite dangerous because people can present themselves as anything, and you're not going to, let's face it, you're always going to put the best foot, you're always going to put the most shine on the apple, right? I mean, it's a fact of life. I'd rather be single and happy than dealing with a lot of bullshit in life, right? Absolutely, positively. Don't want to deal with it. So I'm saying, Catherine and I live in neighborhoods where we kind of have to just keep our eyes open. But it can happen. It can happen anywhere, at any time. All right. They put one of the pot knocks next to my safe. I don't know. They put. Damn, we got Dan and Katati. They have a pot shop that looks like the size of a Safeway. Darn! It uses up they built a purpose-built building to do that. Reggie Jackson. There you go, chef. I was just like, throw the fucking ball. He has two eyes and two legs. Don't date anyone. You go at him. I don't know about that. I don't even don't even know I can do all day. It's a heat pack here. AJ Wyatt, how are you? Good to see you, AJ. There was a time when horrible tragedy occurred when I was on. Anyway, we're desensitized now. Nobody's really. 30 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, the University of Texas shooting at the tower, right? I mean, that captivated the world for weeks, right? Right, you had some nut in the tower at the University of Texas shooting people, and now, we've had all these Uvalde, we had Colorado, the terrible shooting. People are definitely desensitized. The Montreal Canadiens have the most storied and legendary arena in ice hockey. It's scary. You're coming in now at the border, and the drug cartels are having a field day in the country. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying you need to just make sure that you're aware of your surroundings and stuff. We can't really control what goes on at the border. I mean, that's been a talking point forever. Yeah, stand by with my take on kids. Leave the kids alone. We got enough freaking problems with education without that crap. Thank you. Who needs to know the name? I know when they walked up on the catwalk and you looked down at that C with that H in the middle, you were in legendary, you were the equivalent of the Ark of the Covenant looking down there. You were looking at those banners hanging, and there's no other team that comes close. You can talk about, well, there were only 8 teams, but so what? When the Boston Celtics won their championships in basketball, how many teams do you think were in the leagues? Doesn't diminish their win, right? I don't care what the hell it's called. You're standing on hallowed ground there, Kelly. And when you have a team that can match the number of Stanley Cups that they have in Montreal, then come back and talk to me. All right, and remind me and tell me again when the last time that the Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup. Let's see. In Idaho, students were knifed in their sleep. I don't even know. So many people covered down that thing. Their coach got fired today. Oh, shoot. Looks like the Niners are going to win. I don't know, William. I left. It was 9-6 at halftime, something like that. It was just, I was bored out of my mind. I couldn't take it another minute. I'm so footballed out. I am so footballed out. And I just got, I couldn't watch another, we watched the games yesterday and I think the Canuck is a, I don't know what the hell a Canuck is. Should I know? What about the Coyotes here in Phoenix? 1912 Niners. How much time is left in the game? Montreal for him was history. The Bell Center is a commercial pot. I don't know what that means, a commercial pot. It's legendary. The next pie you make will have blueberries and lemon. Well, I did make a lemon meringue, AJ. I think the next pie I'm going to make will probably be a coconut cream pie. But I gotta really, it's under 40 seconds. Okay, I don't know, Dallas came in good. They're a good defense. Looked like a group of fifth graders in the champion. Yeah, it was kind of a shame. I don't know, Chef. I thought the Cowboys played an outstanding first half. I don't know. Bills are done, Kelly. They're finished, honey. They lost to the Bengalis today. It's over. And that just proves how good the Ravens were, because they had the Bengals beat, fumbled the ball on the goal line, and it was over. So they would have matched up much better tonight. We had a coconut, and you had me coconut and cream. That's it, AJ. I do make blueberry. Once in a while, if I'm really ambitious, I'll go out and harvest some blackberries and make a pie. Single, love your wisdom, single for several years. Yeah, Catherine. One of the greatest things that you can be happy with your life and happy with yourself. But I don't get why they paid that. I don't know. I'm a little worried about Purdy, Chef, to tell you the truth. This kid's a rookie. This kid doesn't even look old enough to shave. I just hope the Rodgers don't take one. I don't know, James. Right? I'm so sorry. Well, I don't know. They could play again. It could be a totally different outcome. Also, like lemon with whipped cream. Yeah, you could. Some people will put whipped cream on top of it, Ron, and then it's just as good. But you need to serve that ice cold. Make that really good. So I enjoyed the hell out of it. I even had a piece for breakfast today because I wanted to feature it in a little video. So it looked damn good. That meringue was that thick on that baby. Woo! I don't know. Mattress Mac about to lose $2 million. This chick is young, but the new Miley Cyrus song has me feeling good about being. That's good, AJ. AJ might make a nice queen of the Rancho here, a princess of the Rancho. The blueberry muffins look divine. Pink Peony, I'm really embarrassed to tell you this. I whipped out those muffins on Friday night. Thursday night. What night did I make them? Thursday night? Shit. Friday night, because we went shopping, right? I whipped out those muffins. No, I made them Thursday night. I got home and I was hungry. I said, I'm going to have some damn muffins. And I made 6 of the bigger, oversized muffins. I ate one that night, and they were loaded with blueberries. I mean, freaking loaded. And the next day, I ate the next 5 of them. How you like me now? Have my sky cameras, you picked that. Yeah, there you go, Craig. The good homemade blue buff. They're just great. Mine were like worthy of Starbucks. Right? Cheryl S. would have been like, Rosie, you got it going on. You got it going on. But I made Betty Crocker lemon squares today. Got me craving lemon. Oh, no, it's not a far cry, Nino. Bullshit. You're every bit as accomplished as I am. Let me tell you, lemon is fantastic. Lemon is just a great baking flavor. Lemon, vanilla are just great baking flavors. Let's see, Dill was 22 months old. We gave him a good life. What are we talking about, Michelle? Did somebody pass away? Oh, your cat. Oh, your cat? Yeah, that had to be tough. Dill was cat's name. He was my grandson. More muffins are good at the end of the day. I did it, James. I'm embarrassed. I don't usually eat like that. I just couldn't. I kept thinking about how fully loaded they were, and I'm gonna have another one. And I got up first thing in the morning. I ate one, then I had 2 for breakfast. Then at 1 o'clock, the rest were gone. I washed the evidence and put it away. If I make your blueberry muffin, I'm gonna put lemon zest in it. Yes, lemon, AJ. They did say that you can put lemon zest in, yes. Yeah, muffins. Good to see you, and hello. Today's my brother's passing. I texted his eldest daughter, just let her know. I was thinking of her. Somebody passed today, Gail, or it's an anniversary? If it just happened, I'm sorry in any event. Yeah, lemons are amazing. Yeah, I enjoyed James. Yeah, the pie was amazing. Lemon meringue is like the king of pies. It's so damn good. It looks good. And that was a mile high meringue pie. Delicious. So anything with lemon is going to be fantastic. And AJ said putting it in with blueberries, yeah, they said use a teaspoon of lemon juice, throw some zest in. You can eat healthy or eat happy as a joker. If you have to go with a smile. Don't do what I do. Don't do drugs. You pass. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. Dang. My deepest sympathies to you. It's terrible. Just digest that a minute. Yeah. Yeah, drugs are definitely a curse. Definitely a curse. Yeah, we'll put you in the prayers. Mandy, how are you? He was only 53. I buy reduced organic, squeeze them, then I freeze it in the metal ice cube trays. Yeah, Nino, some people do that. They do that. I don't really use lemon enough to want to save it. Make a nice lemonade, all kinds of things. We all love lemon, but none of us are sourpusses, right? Well, I could say a lot, AJ. But you know what? I'll behave myself. I will. It's not easy to deal with loss. The game's over. And I don't think people can cope with loss on a big scale like happened at Mandalay Bay. Have you heard of Jean Belleuve or Guy Lafleur? Hell no. Baltimore girls have more fun. Yes, they do, sure nuts, especially when they get the hell out of town. Thank you, Gail. The pie turned out really good. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, so the Niners are going to play in Philadelphia, and that's going to be a very tall order. Very tall order for a very young rookie quarterback. It's legal to carry a cat on your property in Tacoma city limits. I don't know. No. I don't know, Kelly. I just have joined the Montreal Canadiens train this year. I have a lot of education to do. So why do you say Manly is haunted? It's funny as next. I don't say it's haunted. I say the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum, which I refuse to go into because you're inviting evil into your life. You're embracing it. Okay, had a soft opening, and then the Mandalay Bay tragedy occurred. All right, and remember, Patricia, the ultimate triumph of the devil is the absolute certainty amongst people in their minds that he does not exist. That's the absolute triumph of the devil. All right, there it is. All right, if you don't think evil's in the world, if you believe in God, you have to believe in forces of evil and darkness too. Has a seat from the old forum in Montreal. So we have no pets. Okay, well, like I know I can't really care for a pet. Plus I got all the, I got the knuckleheads. And they're there every morning, like, oh, feed me, here we are. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's it, Brenda. Yeah, but, you ask the average person, you were rooting against the Niners, Kelly. You ask the average person, right? If evil exists and a devil, they'll say no. That's just it's just an anachronism. That's medieval thinking. Right? This is 2022, man. In 2023, we don't have that. Who believes that? Is making me think you can tell by the it's also a fact the devil trying. Yeah, I'm sort of torn on that, Patricia. In a way, I kind of want to go that way. I don't know. The whole thing was queer to me, Chef. I could care for a pup if someone would house train it. I don't have the. I don't know, Catherine. You tell me you don't have the energy, but are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. I really don't know many people with your energy level. I mean, you came to the Rancho. You told me that you're a certain age, and I didn't believe you, right? You looked about 25 years younger than what you told me you were. Right, so I'm not sure if you don't have the energy. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not buying it. Hey Cass, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, I'm not buying what you're selling there, Catherine. I think that you could train the dog just fine. So, I'm not a sweetie. I don't bullshit. I tell it exactly the way it is. You blew me away when you came to the property. I was like, oh, hell no. When you told me what your age was, I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. And the stuff that you do all the time, come on. There's not a bit of give to you, and don't sell yourself short. I can say that about Bobby, but I can't say it about you. Poor Bobby. We couldn't even get Bobby out of the car. He couldn't even work the damn seatbelt. Yeah, you got stairs out back. Well, just take your time. You're not in a contest, right? I get it. But increasing your exercise is not a bad thing either. So a little step climb, up and down, up and down, up and down. In other words, I'm a strong believer that you can increase your physical strength and things by low-level exercise and building up. We're going to the Humane Society for Cats soon to fill the big void. No baby loving. Okay. Get one. Where I was pulling a 35-foot fifth wheel and setting it up on myself. I'm just saying. You're still there today, Catherine. You don't think that you are, but you are. Hey, Green Thumb. Because I firmly believe you do a little step climb. Up, down, up. You do that a little bit. You increase your exercise and your stamina is good. Much older than you. I don't know. Next time I see Catherine, I'm going to demand an ID. I'm going to say, I don't know. I think that you're bullshitting me here or something. So, did walk 8.75 kilometers. That's excellent. So I lost bunches of core strength when I was sick. Can't get it back. Are you sure you can't get it back, Catherine? Are you sure? I'm not sure. Try. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, I shouldn't be so cavalier, but I saw you. It's like, what the hell, right? I mean, your husband's still working, and you tried everything. How about walking? Brisk walking, little pepper spray, some of the hood. Yeah, build up your core strength. There you go, Green Thumb. I need to get to walking. Right? I need to set up, so start cutting out this coffee and start hitting the traditional chooching. And getting out there. Going on 3 years walking. Walking works very well. It does. Particularly if you put a little bit of, uphill section and downhill. You take a breaks and then you just slowly, you can build up your endurance. You absolutely can build up your endurance. And it helps with your metabolic rate. Pup's too lively. I need an adult dog. Yeah, and you just work up gradually. Just work up gradually. Yeah, Catherine, I don't think a puppy solution. Bobby had a puppy, and he ended up, the Lincoln. Some of you remember Link when he brought Link over. This crazy ass Chihuahua. He ended up tripping over it and laying in the backyard till his neighbor heard his cries of pain and ended up breaking a hip on the. You don't need that shit. Urban art walk. Is Jody here? Jody's gonna read my mind. I'm gonna have a telepathic communication to Jody. Rosie to Jody. Rosie to Jody. Jody, I'm gonna send you a signal asking you to send me something to my Gmail. Can you? And she knows exactly what I want, right? Shit. Start drinking more. You need to drink more water. It doesn't matter the coffee you have as long as you have the water. I'd be able to walk. Benicia State was 2 miles, and I think that you can make it too, Catherine. And I think that you can build up your core. Just do a half mile the first day. Do a quarter mile. And then you mentally set the goal. I'm going to do a quarter mile the first 2 days. Then third day, I'm going to try a half a mile. And for the rest of the week, I'm just going to do a half a mile. And the next week, I'm going to do a half a mile. Right? You get your pace up a little bit. Start to increase your pace level. Then the third week, you push for 3/4 of a mile. Slow, leisurely walk, enjoyable. And then by the end of that third week, you pick the pace up. And then into your fourth week, you go the whole mile. Therefore, you're just slowly acclimating yourself, and you're getting your core strength back. Now, one thing I would caution you. Yeah, the Chihuahua's fine, Joni. One thing I would caution you is, if you start to believe in your mind, and I've started to sort of fall into this trap myself, things that I would naturally not hesitate for a second to do, now I kind of sort of find myself like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. And I got to kick that thought out of my head. I got to do it. So it's very important. I fight against that kind of thing. You know, there's a method to my madness. Every time I talk about summer and bikinis and things like that, it's a way to keep myself into shape. They bought that piece. Start process for hearing my mumbling family. I says I need days. I don't know, Catherine. I mean, I heard you just fine, you know, so you heard me. Your mumbling family. Tell them to speak distinctly. Right? What we do is we train people to start communicating when they're not even looking at us. And, you know, we move away from young, where you actually have to look at the person when they're talking to you. And go up and down 10 times a day. Keep muscle. So, I mean, for Catherine, you know, she's coming back, and I just think that I just am a firm believer, based on what I saw from her, that there's she can be up to really, she could be 100%. I love lemons. Add so much flavor to anything, really. Lemon is a great one. I used to when I was live streaming, I would do, you know, 25 miles a week. I know one night we'd walk 7 miles in a night. So I don't want to get into the mindset of, oh, you know, I don't think I can do that anymore. Yeah, you can. You can do it. But you don't want to do anything to harm yourself, for sure. That's why you just start slowly, and then the psychology gets in there. The psychology starts to be positively reinforcing, and hey, I'm doing it. I'm on the way back. I feel stronger. I use so many lemons, I probably go through 200,000 a year. It's just a great flavor, Chef. It brightens food up. It's a strong flavor. Yeah, there you go, Catherine. You know, one thing that would make it fun for you, Catherine? See, I always tell people, have an overlay to what your goal is. What does that mean? It means you want to get some of your core strength back as much as possible, and you will start slowly. But one thing that puts an overlay on it is if you can combine that with something else. Like, try photography a little bit. Try framing pictures. Try, you know, seeing what you can do for just taking photographs and things. And it'll just add a whole dimension. You'll be looking at things. Like, when people say, Rosie, why do you walk the streets so much? Because when you ride streets, you don't see 1/3 of the things that you see when you're walking along. When I'm walking along, I'm looking up, I'm looking at architecture, I'm looking down alleys. When you when you drive, you don't see that stuff. Right? So when I see Catherine, I just take it easy, go home. First day, you're going to feel like I'm on my way, you know. You paint. Yeah, exactly the same thing. Hike your stuff in, paint, scenery. Do a little bit every day on the scene, and it's wonderful. Gail says, what does that say, Gail? When I was in the workforce, I would go straight to the gym after that. That was before I got married. I lost 22 pounds. Yeah, well, it'll happen, Gail. That was a beautiful looking breakfast. It was real. She did a great job. She made that bread for the French toast, too. She does it up. All right. And I didn't cheat him on dinner last night. So I really like the fact that Catherine is artistic and she paints. So that's a very wonderful thing. Haul out, bring the paints along, do a little bit every day on it, and it's just like, wow. She's very talented. She did the snowman. You know, she's got talent. So you combine that, and you get a really good sense of accomplishment and stuff like that. So it's very good. Mental health isn't a stigma. You mean poor mental health isn't a stigma? A guy found a water cooler someone did of Mount Tam. The artist tossed it and said the guy could have it. Score! Oh, that's cool. But Catherine, if I were you, or if anybody my own age, I put myself in the mindset of the next 20 years, right? I don't think about the next couple months, or I always think about getting a long-term, okay, what am I shooting for the next 20 years, right? And it just lifts your whole physical being to go along with the ride. I think it's just important to be goal-oriented. Get you a hot dog. I'm not sure, Adam. I'm not going to do 7-Eleven dogs since the woman at the ghetto 7-Eleven in Las Vegas reached in with ungloved hands and took a whole handful of hot dogs out and just threw them on the little roller bar thingies. And I was just like, oh, that's the end of that. One problem. Look, people that deal with mental health issues have just as much right to support and understanding as people that deal with physical ailments. Let's see, Rosie. The next one is, so what, Catherine? My grandmother. I'm going to tell you what. My grandmother on my mother's side, single mom, raised my mother. My grandfather was a playboy, right? Died at 55 pounds of lung cancer, working at doing brakes on the railroad in Baltimore, and then the Washington Naval shipyards with asbestos and all that shit. But my grandmother worked at the May Company, and then she worked at Glen L. Martin, helping to make airplanes during World War II. 98 pounds. Got hired on the Glen L. Martin, helped make the Martin Marauders and the planes out of Baltimore. Legendary Martin, part of Martin Marietta. That was Glen L. Martin out of Baltimore. She had a stroke at 78 years old. Full stroke, man. She was down. I was like, we're going to stick a fork in Grandma. She's done, right? She went, within 6 months, she went back to work. She worked as a seamstress. She had a second stroke 10 years later, right? 84 years old, fully recovered from that stroke, right? She's 90 years old. Went right back to work, seamstress, loved it. 92 years old, she had another stroke. Third stroke, fully recovered from. 97, she went to a care facility and died at 98. And I asked her, well, how do you explain? Did you came back from strokes 3 times? Right? Because we didn't have the medications then. There weren't you didn't have the lisinoprils and all the blood pressure stuff. And she said the one thing that kept me going was I always had the goal that I loved working so much that I wanted to get back to work as soon as possible. And as long as I knew I could go back to work and be in a seamstress, then there was no way that I was going to let a stroke take me down. And I said, wow, wow. I used to love the Monterey Jack cheese taquitos. Won't be getting in. I'll stick to the 20. Stick to the wrap food. So when you say I'll be in 90s or whatever, so what? When they say that 90 is just a number, 100, I mean, we had somebody in the can lived 116 years old. I think we tend to underestimate the importance of the mind in terms of leading the body towards what we want to get back to. She was an amazing woman. She was meaner than hell, but she was amazing. She'd have her bottle of National Beer and click on the Orioles game every night. Hey, Alan. Yeah, so as long as she had something to function on, yeah, you keep putting one foot in the front and the other, and you don't think about age. You think about what I want to accomplish next in life. And the more outlandish the goal seems to you, the better it is psychologically in my mind. Like, if I'm Catherine, I think, you know what, hubby? I think that I might set a goal of doing a 10K walk next year. Right, I come on YouTube, I tell people, you know what, I'm going on a 10K walk for charity, sponsor me up. Right, you put that goal in your head and you're like, wow, a year later I did it. Right, I did a 10K walk and I'm on top of the world. Yeah, love that we age, of course. Right. My great-grandma died 1 week short of turning age. It was just a number, because she was like, I knew I was going to go back to work. I couldn't wait to pick up the needle and thread. And she was very gifted in alterations, and she loved that kind of stuff. After she retired from Glen L. Martin, making airplanes. Bengay! Or flatulence. Too damn funny. Too damn funny. That's just the way I see life. Right? Live forever. So far, so good. You're on your way. You are on your way. She could see that. Well, be a seamstress. She loved to do that. She had her readers, but she loved to work. She'd like to beat the hell out of the grandkids. We were all boys, and we'd be fighting all the time. We'd start on the 3rd floor and work all the way down to the basement. She'd be following us with a broom, hitting us, and trying to separate us like a couple dogs fighting, right? Yeah, the Martin L1011 TriStar, yeah. So that was at one time Glen L. Martin in Baltimore, and Middle River was the largest sole proprietorship in the United States, and he personally signed every paycheck every week. Very tired, Rosie, today. I got you. But my grandmother was tough as hell growing up in Baltimore, and right. She said she was coming home from work one day, and she came through the intersection downtown Baltimore, and she looked on the running board of her Packard, and there was a guy hanging on the running board. So she took a corner real sharp, and the guy went flying off. She went home and told her husband, Homer, you better go up there and check and see. I think there's a dead guy on the... Am I glad that vinyl made a comeback? Not really, AJ. I was never really into the listening side of music. I was always into the... I've always been into the electrical, mechanical side of things, the restoration things. But I do think people don't understand that when they started doing digitized music, they would truncate the high and low frequencies. They would cut them off. They're only giving you the middle, and they're leaving 30% on the studio floor. Vinyl took all the frequencies and put them down on record. So vinyl's more able to produce the range of frequencies for appreciation. Now these days, the push amongst recording studios and record companies and recording companies is do away with stereo. People don't appreciate stereo. They were raised on computers with mono, game sound and things. Why do we have to make 2 channels? Just make 1 channel. Reduce the cost of it. Right? People will never miss stereo. They don't even know what stereophonic sound is. Get rid of it. Cut it off. Just do mono. That's it. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me gassy. Ooh. Ooh. It's not was your, Catherine, it is your favorite job. I gotta rewire your mindset. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, AM radio was designed to be informational, right? Once FM broadcast was developed by Elmer, what's his name, from Zenith Radio Corporation. FM was the bomb. That was it. Because you didn't have to have, if Grandpa was shaving, it wouldn't destroy, or Mom was running a mixer, it wouldn't kill the, you wouldn't have the frequency interference on it. What the hell are all these cars tonight? What the hell? Are they giving something away? Man, it's 55 degrees and dropping. Woo! It's gonna be cold. Gassy grandma. That's what I used to call all the protesting grannies out in Sebastopol. Ladies in pink, code pink or whatever. Gassy grandmas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do, 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 do. We're back on the Rancho. Let's be careful pulling in. We don't kill anybody because we have no street lights here. Right. Records at the wazoo. It's that time of year. Do 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 do. Yeah, well, people don't think you need stereophonic sound. People don't appreciate it anymore. Are they right? I don't know. Economics usually wins in the long run. Ooh. Do 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 do. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna enjoy cooking in the kitchen tonight. Do 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 do. Because of you, there's a song in my heart. Cheryl says I had the car washed today. So the rain, it must. Oh, the knucklehead. There's one of them. Knucklehead. Where's your boyfriend? Oh, well. Where's your sidekick tonight? Huh? Where's your sidekick? All in the wires of doom? Huh? Baby tiger! Where in the hell's your sidekick tonight? That's what I want to know. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me gassy. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see, let me sit this down real quick. Let me see what we got going on out here. Just for those of you who like to see that. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on out back. Man, it is cold as a witch's in this house. There we go. Baby tiger, where's your buddy tonight? Where's Trotsky? Huh? Where's Trotsky? Oh, we hit the right note with that. Where's Trotsky? You a solo act tonight? What's going on? We got to see if Trotsky's around. Let's hold your ears, everybody. We got to give the international signal of fine eats. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. All right. That's the way we do it. I don't know why y'all think that's funny all the time, how you spell wash. I never said warsh. I said warsh, W-A-R. Where'd he go? Come on, baby tiger. Oh, you got food right there. What the hell are you doing? Look at this. You got food right there. Damn, you got food at the wazoo. My mouth, I'm from Baltimore. We can't say wash. It just sounds weird. You'd get your ass kicked in Baltimore if you talk like that. Sunshine on me shoulders makes me gassy. Ooh. Let's see. What bugs? Let's put the Wi-Fi on. I think it's always a little better. There we go. Okay. I don't even know how to say that. Wash. George Washington. It's George Washington. All right. We have our customs. You guys got yours. Man, we knocked the hell out of that pie. Look at that. Sucker's gone. Oh, that pie is history. I can't say it. My mouth doesn't work like that, Cheryl. Do 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 ba da ba da ba do boo ba do. Boo, baby tiger, you You've got so many treats already out there. Now you want some more tasty treats. You're gonna be a pig. Oh, you're gonna be a whale. You can't be like that. Let's see, we got our chicken. We got some mushrooms we got to use up. My mom was in Kansas and she said war. See, right on. You know, we understand that. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see, we got the red sauce. You know, I say Cheryl S. ought to be ashamed of herself. Man, we've used a lot of this garlic. Oh, we've used a lot. We used a lot. No beer tonight. Unless I'm in Vegas. Baby Tigers used to handouts. Yeah, we've used a hell of a lot of that garlic. Why this time? Because of the way that people pronounce stuff, right? You're a linguistic imperialist. You're a linguistic imperialist. That's what you are. Let's see, we need some onion too. The knife of doom. Need that. Close the damn fridge. Yes. The cats are great. The cats are kind of a pain in the sack. All right, I gotta whiz. I'll be back in a minute. Baby tiger, you just like to see me. I get it. I understand. You're a baby tiger. Where the hell's the other? Oh, where the hell did that go? Sunshine on my groin makes me happy. Sunshine always makes me cry. Ooh. Do 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 do. Ba 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 boo. Was it Beer Baron? Why don't you come down to the Rancho? Oh boy, man, this place is really cold tonight. Let's see. Oh, bass guitar. There you go. Let's see if we can tune it up a little bit. Switching to bass guitar. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Oh. Put on the fire for Moravilles. What the hell does that mean? Let's see. Tune guitar.
Yes! Simply Guitar is the best app for complete beginners. This was my life before I got it. Then you just put your finger...
Let's do it up. Yeah, they're going to play in Philadelphia for the National Football Conference Championship. Oh, you always got to show off. It's got to come on, right? This was requested by a subscriber. Oh, man. This thing won't even stand up anymore. Doggone junk. Oh. Damn thing won't even stand up anymore. I don't understand this thing. Why is everything just junk? Ugh. Oh, what's up, JK NoCal? How's your gas and electric bill, JK? Oof. You guys got solar? Take that up. Where's our capo? Let's see. This is for a special subscriber that got married by special request. Where now? Oh, here it is. I said, I'm a lousy player. She said, Rosie, this would be the best wedding present I ever got. Right. Hi, Optimist. How are you? Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Ooh, ooh, good times, yeah. It's bound to be alone. That doesn't sound as good. Goodbye, Optimist. I guess we'll just have to do it the way it is. Oh, let's see. It's down to be a wonder that they're calling you home. Rest assured, this troubadour is acting on his heart. The union of your spirits has caused him to remain. For whenever travel on to where the two shall be as one. As it was in the beginning, is now until the end. Woman draws her life from man and gives it back again. And there is love. There is love. If not to be the love you bring, or the love I love that song. I said I'd do it for him. The marriage of your spirits here has caused him to remain. Congratulations to you, honey. There is love. Yep, there we go. We get a little better at that over time, but I didn't want that wedding to pass without giving that its proper due. Ooh, there is love, there is love. For then what's to become the reason I have cats on the back porch? I now have Trotsky and Baby Tiger getting up in my freaking grill. Do 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 ooh ooh la da da do. I have no idea what you're talking about, Whiskey OG. But, I'm glad you gave up drama a year and a half ago. Good for you. All right, here we go, guys. It's a good move. All right. Here we go, guys. I don't follow whatever bullshit goes on in communities. I march to the beat of my own drum. People come in, they're nice to me, I'm nice to them. Here you go. Here's some nice treats. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Aren't you good guys? Aren't you good guys, huh? They're a little bit friendlier now. All right, I've taken care of that. Now it's time to commence to getting something to eat. Yeah, you too, Whiskey. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, she just came over to say hi the other day. She's always been nice to me. But I have no idea other than that what goes on. I just thing and watch old movies and live the life. Ooh. All right, let's get cooking. Let us commence to cooking. Oh, yeah, the best thing I did in 2019 was to go off and be a solo act. That was great. I kissed all the panels, all the stuff behind. But people don't really know the history of Boyd. I mean, there's just, you hear all kinds of mangled stories and stuff. But, Boyd is long gone. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to drop down some, yeah, take care, Whiskey. We're going to drop down some garlic here. And we're going to get an onion out, and we're going to cook up. I guess we'll get a head start with the chicken here. He is bound to be among us at the calling of his voice. Rest assured you truly do. Ooh, that's music for my generation. For then what's to be the reason for becoming man and one? I can't believe we wiped out that whole lemon meringue pie, man. We wiped out that whole lemon meringue pie. Hello, Jen. I gotta send them to Planet Fitness because they're eating way too much. Oh. What happened? There we go. Oh. They're living the high life. I bet they're still at the back door for more. So congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers. The Cincinnati Bengals. Gotta get this paper film off. Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. You're moving on. It's like America's Got Talent. You're moving on. They get plenty of food. Yeah, they're not hurting. I don't know. It's like Buffalo picked a bad week to have an off game. Right. And I think my brother paid over $700 to be at the game. Oh. I don't think that they give refunds, right? You can do what I did. I mean, I wrote to App State. I never heard back, right? After the shitty collapse they had against James Madison. I billed the treasurer's office, but I never got my money back. Knuckleheads are living a life. Is Janet there? There's Janet. How you doing, Janet? Everybody was complimenting your breakfast. I said, Janet made the bread, too. All right, it looks like they've cleared off now. So that's good. Man, this house is 51 degrees. Whew. That's chilly willy, baby. That is a chilly willy. Yeah, I don't know where Bird was when I got home. I had to run over to work for a couple of hours. I guess he's around. I saw him when I got back. I gave him some treat. Hey, Colette. How are you? Ooh. You'd love the Modesto run video? Yeah, I like the town very much. It so far exceeded my expectations. That's how cold it is outside over. Yeah, I didn't turn on any heat, so we just have to roll with it. According to the boss, you should suffer in life. I gotta put in a pellet stove. That's what I gotta do. Let's spear this piece of chicken. Oh yeah. We're doing food safe handling. There we go. I don't have an air fryer. And I don't want an air fryer. I don't have room for all this stuff. I haven't even unboxed the what the hell you call that pot? Instapot. I haven't even unboxed that thing yet. Right. Oh, you're 30 minutes from Modesto. I really enjoyed the trip. I loved Knight's Ferry. I want to go to Oakdale. I want to go back to Sonora. I'd love to go back down 395 again. I think people in my chat would really find it unbelievable if I climbed Mount Whitney. Right. This is the way to do it up in the kitchen. You have one knife and you become proficient at it. I mean, in the pioneer days, you think people had like a set of 10 knives? Come on. You had one knife, it was your ride and die. It actually have a stand for the Instapots now. Oh yeah? We're going to need that in a bit. Alright, but we do have very safe food handling practices. 20 minutes from Modesto. Go now. I don't want to. I'm going to tell you the truth, Colette, and I don't mean to upset you. I went to San Jose one time, and without a doubt, it's the most boring city in the Bay Area, in my mind. Okay. Yeah, Gustine is cool. But as far as stuff to do besides the first real radio station, little radio broadcast thing in the nation, in San Jose, there ain't nothing there. You could say, oh, you should go to, this or that. I've been around all over the place. I just didn't enjoy it. But I like Modesto very much. Pixley, Kingsburg, absolutely magical. Yeah, I mean, San Jose, they had the very first, there was a husband and wife, he would broadcast music over the airwaves and like the earliest radio broadcast music in the world. Quite a story. Long before there was even a radio station. Yeah, it's just, I mean, except for the Santee. Right. But, wow, I mean, Sonora was mind-blowing. I want to go back to Sonora again. That's the thing. When I find a place, if I go to it, if I like it, then I want to go back and explore some more. Like, people say, oh, you got to see this in Modesto, you got to see that, so... Janet wants to go up to the snow, but she won't go skiing. Her and Bobby are cackling, oh, I just sit in the chalet and look outside. Really? Strap them skis on, girl. We bought my 63.5 Ford Galaxy. Man, that thing is a real collector's piece now. Yeah, I didn't really care. I could have seen the Scott Peterson house. I just chose not to give. It was enough I went down to the Death Row Art Gallery in San Quentin and saw his art. That was enough. I didn't need any more. Right. If you didn't see that trip, that was amazing. How many people you ever know went to the Death Row Art Gallery in San Quentin? How many people know you can tour San Quentin? Ooh, 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 just don't wear jeans. And you're good to go. The way we hasten the cooking of the chicken here, we just kind of section this baby up a little bit. I'm not feeding bird tonight, so probably going to be a bit much here. I've done some interesting stuff on the channel. We went to Berkeley, we ate in the cafeteria with the nerds, we did it all. We did it all. Yeah, walks are wonderful. How you doing, June? Yeah, that was George Lucas, yeah. Oh, but it's harder to cut when it's more dangerous when it's raw. I try to have very safe food handling. Yeah, what's up, Patty? I'm having some pepperoni chicken tonight. I'm doing it up. Right. I'm good with the knife. I wield it, baby. I get outstanding results. Results speak for themselves. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me gassy. I like to think in pioneer days they would have one knife, right? And you could make amazing grub with that. Anybody that's ever had my pepperoni chicken has raved about how delicious it is. Oh, all right, let's finish these mushrooms up. Dun, 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 doo, 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 doo. Oh, crackling road, ooh, ooh. This is a good keto meal tonight to offset all that pie I had. 6 million calorie breakfast. Oh, hard cheese and white bread. Oh, would you guys believe I haven't had a nap from kindergarten? Nah, I don't drink on, I just drink on Friday and Saturday. I don't really miss it. I had like 5 beers yesterday, so I'm good. I'm good. Look at how delicious that's looking. Oh, that's wonderful. You got the mushrooms in there now? Look at that. That's the real. Right. What the hell's wrong with that? No matter which knife you use. Hey, Robin. What the hell's wrong with that? That's the way, we do it up. Yeah, added some mushrooms in. I mean, you gotta admit that looks pretty damn good. For just prison slop. Right, this would be good fellas, the guys in the joint. Thinking up the joint something awful. Right. Sunshine on me shoulders. Makes me freaking happy. Do, 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 do. Now I bought this thing, but I don't even know how in the hell you open it. Look at this damn thing. I don't even know if this crap is sliced. I don't know. What the hell? Right. Yeah, the guys in the joint. Sunshine on my scrotum makes me happy. Alright, so we'll just go with the traditional pepperonis here by Armour Foods. Of course, Armour was made famous in Upton Sinclair's book of 1901 called The Jungle, about meat packing, disgusting things in meat packing facilities. And I'm happy to say that Armour led the way, providing all that rotten food during the Civil War, rotten meat. That's the American way, baby. Thank you, Michelle. The checkered history of Armour. We keep that turning, baby, turning and burning. We do. What a feast. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at that,
man. Michelle Norton tipped $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the wonderful support. It's very appreciated. Thank you. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Cheryl likes the knife use. Pardon me. Cheryl S. is like, I approve. Let me do a quick video. Before we sauce it up tonight, I'll tell people we serve it up with love. Right. On Harvest Moon. Do 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 do. Here is a wonderful pepperoni chicken being made tonight. Pepperoni, onion, garlic chicken. Getting ready to add the red sauce. Please like and follow for more. All right. Everything loose is all about the prison food, man. Doing it up. We got a new can opener. We're good to go. We're going to sauce this baby up. This is really going to put Cheryl S. over the edge right here. She's like, oh, Rosie, that is so, that looks so bloody good. So bloody good. Oh, bloody good. The wang sauce. The wang sauce. The wang sauce. Ooh, that just makes the whole dish. Ooh. Let's get one more shot here. I don't want any of this joy juice on me either tonight. Does that look delicious? Nice rendition of pepperoni chicken tonight. A little bit of garlic, chicken, onion, red sauce, and mushrooms. Please like and follow for more. See how that turned out. Nice rendition of pepperoni chicken tonight. Yeah, that's good. Cheryl S., you want to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Right. Look at how delicious that looks. I mean, let's be real, right? Yum, yum. That's just cooking, that's keeping that chicken really tender. Looks wicked good. See, my beautiful sister June, she knows. She gave it the New England twist. It looks wicked good. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, she ought to be ashamed of herself. She ought to be ashamed of this. Yeah, I'm not going to be foraging mushrooms. The idiots around here die. Right? The idiots around here die. Pepperoni's not for pizza. Alright, we don't need to see the laundry room. Alright, it does look tasty, doesn't it? It's absolutely delicious. I'm going to have some now. And so say I. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi. La da 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 do. La da dee da 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 do. And so say I. Do 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 do. Da da do 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 do. Yum, yum. Need to check no temperature in the chicken, man. As experienced as I am, dude. All right, let's commence to eating. Let's see, we got our themed, appropriate. I'm just gonna put this on. Ooh, put this baby on, the pumpkins. Right. Everybody loves the pumpkins. Do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, clean your dishwasher filter. Lord Almighty. I feel the bad moon rising. Man, that is so tender. Well, just for you, Alan. This weird ass granular Parmesan, like some kind of freaky looking stuff from prison stuff. Schumann cheese from Fairfield, New Jersey. Yum, yum. That's up Shemai's way. There we go. Better view, huh? Did you get that view on that? Dum da doo 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 doo. Ooh, ooh. I don't know what it is. It's got some green glow to it. It's really ghastly looking. But I guess I haven't died yet, so. See that chicken? Perfectly done, but it's not all dried out. Hey, Cindy. I mean, this is as good as fine dining gets on the Rancho. This is it. Right? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, it's a good feast. It's all very keto. Delicious. We'll get a little napkin here. I don't know what the green color is. Look it down. If I was making this for you guys, you would literally get up from the table and scream and run around the block. Kells, thank you. Bon appetit, my sweet, thank you. Today, on the French Chef. Yeah, I'm not dead yet. It's just something strange about the color. I can't figure out why the cheese is all green. Thank you, Kells.
Kells tipped $2 through Super Chat. Bon Petit Rosie.
I don't know what the hell it was. Passaic River water, yummy. 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 Why are these cats are just triggering the lights out here all night. I don't know if it's spoiled or not. We had Farmer John hot dogs here from like 1998. No, I mean from 2011. Because I thought of it this way. I thought, look, like, right, the Scott expedition and the Franklin expedition in Antarctica, they found cans of food that hadn't even been opened. Right, that shit was in the ice for, what, 100 years? Right, and they like, oh, that's perfectly good, right, except for the lead, right. What did Cindy say? See above, I told you. What the hell's that? I don't see above. The cheese was made with Passaic River. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really have an issue. I mean, what the hell? They find stuff buried in Antarctica all the time. Delicious. Right, Nino? I mean, you tell me how they do that. I'm not sure, Catherine. I might pop a toadstool in there, and then it's like then I'm waiting for a urgent liver transplant. Actually, Cheryl, I think that they opened it up and they did try it. And except for the very high lead content, I think it was okay. Pork chop and wild rice. Sunshine. Oh, thank you, Callis. I've been here, honey. I didn't go anywhere. They're in the van. There's an expert with you checking the mushrooms. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Damn, man, that went right down. Crap. All right, we're just going to have to be neat and clean. Yeah, unless you lived in New Jersey. Oh, yeah, that canned goods in that Royal Hawaiian Hotel in Baker, California. Holy hell. You know, they have the place all boarded up now, Cheryl. Oh, it's just not the old fun it used to be. It's holiday time for Natal. Talk to you. I don't know. I just got some joy juice on it, so kind of rendered that useless. It was kind of a really bad smell. That stuff had been in the desert heat, and God knows what the hell it was. Savannah. Hey, Savannah. Oh, shit. It's good. Hi, Cash. Savannah, I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing okay. It was awful. You know, I asked the chat, should I open it or not? And we took a vote. They're like, open it. And, you know, people don't like that when I touch stuff and open it and do all that. But I find that spirit of exploration is very liberating. Alright. I think we'll save the rest for lunch tomorrow. We'll just have mainly the sauce, one more little piece of the chicken. Oh, sunshine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, Nomadic Fantastic, how are you? Oh, that's so good. Morning and metal detecting, could we perhaps get his signature? Oh, James, you're sweet. Of course I would sign it for you. I'm so happy Walmart's handling it now. Ooh. Yeah, I decided to take a week during the pandemic in May of 2021. I had a slow period. I decided to just write a book about metal detecting. This is a hell of a knife. You can pick up stuff with the end of it. That baby would hack your head clean off right there. It's not to be fooled with. Oh, rattlesnakes. Oh, Simon is wonderful. He's a beautiful friend of mine. I met Simon 2 times in real life. Once in Las Vegas and once in at his home in Maryland. Is there anything you don't do, Rosie? You're like the jack of all trades. I'll try it. Yeah, Simon was here. He made a nice thank you donation. Oh, thank you, James. I would sign anything for you. Oh, good night, William. Yeah, Simon's wonderful. I love to meet people in person. I'm looking forward to meeting Alan and Naomi. Yeah, it's too cold for snakes this time of year. Yeah, Michelle, how about the knife? It does the job, right? The metal detecting is a breeze right now. Getting through that soil. But the downside of street metal detecting, there's so many freaks out on the street now. That would be great, Cass. There's nobody on YouTube that's met more people than I have that I know of in my circles. Oh, Simon is wonderful. He's great. He's an amazing person. His wife, I hung out with his wife. Great. I left town. He gave me a pre-made. He went to the Italian deli and gave me a pre-packaged up bag with sandwich and meats and breads. Wow. Unbelievable. How kind he is. Hobo truck. Beautiful subs. We stop at a store on the way out. He's like, oh, let me just stop here. And he gives me a bag. I couldn't even believe it. Couldn't even believe it. I'm like, how cool is this guy? And his wife was absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. Absolutely, Alan. I'm looking forward. I might be in Oakdale sooner than you know. I'm very fortunate to people that I have met. There's only been 2 ringers in my life. Oh, that was delicious. Oh, that is such a good meal to have. On a cold winter night, there's nothing better than that. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I think tomorrow we might try to make a chicken soup. I got a lot of cut up some carrots, chicken. I got a lot of containers of chicken broth. I gotta use that crap up. Da-da-dee, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Finicky-lee, finicky-la, finicky-lee. He is bound to be a mine as a calling oh, then what's to be real? All right, that was delicious. Oh, that was so good. The hell is that? The Ruddy, the puppies on your channel. What the hell is that? Who are we talking about? Yeah, we just drink on Friday and Saturday now. Rudy, what do you think of cassettes as a music format? You know who's into cassettes is Joni. How you doing, Rudy? Joni Portwood has hundreds and hundreds of cassettes. She re-records and she does all kinds of stuff. She's like the most into it. Kenwood tube receiver. What year is that? JM. I just hope it's a little warmer weather. Well, is it nice when the sun's out there? Here it's nice when the sun's out. Oh, 1964. Oh, that's cool. Did you see my 1962 Pioneer? QM 300B. That baby, how cool is that thing? Got the green tuning eye. It's a really cool unit. I just don't feel like, I don't got the heater. Bird has it in the Shine Shack, because I need that in the workshop. But I got the carburetor will be coming. I got to rebuild the, I got to slap this carburetor onto the generator. Does it have conal run? I'm not sure. Ooh. Not sure. I have so many units with tuning eyes. Okay, so we got to congratulate the San Francisco 49ers. We have to congratulate the Cincinnati Bengalis. We have to congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles, and we need to congratulate the, who's the fourth one? Who am I forgetting? Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs. Freezing rain, sunshine. Oh, let's see what the final score was. 19-12. That was it. It was an ugly game. So Dallas blows divisional round game versus Niners. Were they actually up? They weren't up that much. Ooh. Oh well. Snow tomorrow morning. All right, guys, it's been 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and close it out tonight. I've got some more, going to do some laundry and stuff tonight. I got an appointment tomorrow morning. So I want to thank you for being here. Savannah Urbex, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. And other people, Rudy, everybody else who came in, thank you. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Of course, the video for the boss and Janet comes tomorrow, so make sure you check that out too. So in the meantime, thank you to my wonderful moderators and friends. Good video coming tomorrow. Check it out. Do 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 do.